Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Oh Dear Mother podcast, where I, the son, answers all my mother's questions about sports and more. We've been talking about the NFL and just the upcoming football season for our first few podcasts. But with the Euro Cup, the basketball FIBA Euro Cup coming up, let's talk a bit about basketball. Let's begin.
Hi guys, so I have a question about it, and I have to tell you that basketball is a bit more familiar to me and close in terms of understanding, and then I like the flow of the game and etc. etc. But you taught me how to watch, and I would like to share your knowledge with the rest of the world. So tell me, can you tell me please about this event that is going to happen in Europe?
Well, it's the European Championship, exactly like the FIFA, like soccer world European Championship. They have it. Usually, it's every 2 years, and then with COVID happening, they had to skip a season or an event. So it was like 4 years, then 3 years, then back to 2 years. Now it's 4 years. So it's still kind of up in the air, but it's not an annual event. It's biannual at the very best, and it used to be biannual. So I think once everything gets organized, they'll go back to having it every 2 years, and then the other year will be the World Cup. Exactly the same situation as soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. So in the past decade or so, there has been a lot of buzz about European players in the NBA. They have taken over. I believe the past seven most valuable players in the NBA have been non-U.S. players. So Jokic won it, who is Serbian, three times. Embiid won it once. Who else? Antetokounmpo, who's Greek, won it. The Canadian who just won it the past year, SGI, Shai Alexander. And I forget who else, but there was another one. Anyways, the past 6 or 7 MVP awards have gone to European players, except Embiid. He's African. He's from Cameroon, I believe. But anyways, non-U.S. players who have dominated the game for the past 3, 4 decades, and especially since the Dream Team. So on the international stage, there is nobody even close. So the European Cup gives a chance to all these players not to compete against the United States, who are still the dominant force and ultimately the best team, the best assemblance of players, for sure. But the dominance and the hegemony has fallen. So this is going to be a very interesting European Cup, especially because for the past 20 years or so, Spain and France and Russia, who are not part of it because of sanctions, have dominated the European basketball games. And not just on the international level, also the Euro League, which is a whole different conversation, but we can talk about that later when the season begins. But anyways, now a lot of these Slavic countries like Slovakia, Serbia, Lithuania, Latvia are really becoming quite dominant. Even Germany. I think Germany got bronze last year at the Olympics even.
But like my time when I was growing up and when I was really into the basketball, I was playing basketball in high school, and when I was watching religiously every Summer Olympic Games, and like all those countries that you named, they were very strong. Like Lithuania,
Yugoslavia.
yeah,
No,
Yugoslavia,
it used to
yeah,
be Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia, which is include now
The
Albania. Yeah,
USSR.
yeah, it's like all of those countries were like it's like they were the main sport that they spend lots of money and force and attention. So for me, it's not really like wow, which is I understand what you're saying because like mostly it's American basketball players. They're like super skillful, professional, etc., etc., etc. But I am actually quite happy and biased that European players are coming up on front line.
So am I, but I'm gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
Do you know why America was not dominant in the 80s in international games?
Well, maybe not in the 80s, but like in 2000s.
Well, Mom, you're talking about Yugoslavia, 80s, 90s.
Right.
Do you know why America was not dominant?
Why?
Because professional NBA players were not allowed to play international. It was all college kids. 18, 19-year-olds playing against
Wow,
grown
so I guess so
adults.
many rules. I would never thought.
Only 1992 was the first time the Olympics allowed to have professional NBA players play.
Oh.
And they won every game by over 50 points.
Oh.
That's what it's called.
From
the
where?
Dream Team. 1992, the Dream Team.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the first time professional NBA players were able to play international basketball.
Wow.
Every time before it was 18, 19, 20-year-old college kids playing against
Professionals.
big men professionals in Europe.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why.
That is why.
Because it was like a puzzle for me. Like why? And then okay.
1992.
Carry on about the FIFA.
Well, so now, I just wanted, I forget the names, the places where it's going to be hosted. But
I think let me guess.
okay, guess.
Let me guess. Serbia.
Nope.
Um.
This is like starting in 2 days, 2025. Or August 27th. Wherever this gets posted, we are recording a little bit pre, but just so you guys know, the World Cup or the Euro Cup starts August 27th.
Okay, Poland.
That's one.
Wow. All right.
Which is like a non-basketball country. So that's the whole point. Like it's really expanding. Like basketball all over the world it's expanding like crazy.
Okay, tell me the other.
Cyprus, which is like Greece, but it's its own country too. So it's like debated. Anyways, Finland, which is not even close to Cyprus.
Wow.
And
Finland.
Latvia, which is close to Finland.
Yeah, but Latvia I understand because it's I
Well,
think they have
Lithuania
a strong,
is
yeah,
right
they have a
there.
strong
They got the
basketball
Baltics.
teams,
They
yeah.
got the Baltics.
And then big interest in that.
So yeah, it's the game has become so globalized. It's crazy, and the Americans they're losing their ground. They're losing their ground. So we're coming for you.
So which one is who are your favorite players?
In the Euro Cup?
Yeah, in the Euro Cup.
Well, my favorite player in general, now, not of all time, is Luka Doncic for Slovenia. Or Slovakia, one of those two, whatever. And
well, yeah.
I love Wembanyama, who's French. I think is going to be the next biggest superstar in North American sports, global sports, period. And Nikola Jokic, who's just hates basketball, but it pays him money, and he just wants to go home and drink beer and raise his horses.
Really?
Did you see the interview? Did I show you the interview?
No.
So after he won the championship, he was sitting at the table, and they asked the journalist asked him something about like, oh, so like, what do you want to do for the parade? Da, da, da. And he goes to the manager, when is the parade? And the manager goes, oh, it's on Thursday, and he just went, oh, I have to go home. He just wants to race his horses.
Oh yeah, I remember you
and then,
showed me
like
that.
a few weeks ago, his
yeah.
horses won the big race, and he was crying and just hugging the horse, hugging everyone.
Wow,
So imagine you're getting paid $60 million a year. You win the championship, and all you can think about is just going home and racing your horses.
Like it.
I know.
I like it.
And this guy is like 7 feet tall. He's like bigger than the horse. So he's hugging. It's like, who's hugging who? And the horse is like, oh my god. But yeah. So those are like my three top favorite players, not just in the EuroBasket.
But can you say that basketball for some period of time was in the shadow of interest, or it was not hot sport? No, it was always hot. Like
in my lifetime, I think so.
Well, in your lifetime, yes, that's for sure. That's all you could talk about. But in terms of like popularity, or recently you told me that women's basketball.
Oh, the WNBA is insane.
They started to bring up big interest and raising salaries. It's because their game is actually quite interesting to watch.
I don't want to be controversial, but I am going to say it. It's all because of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, but you named many other girls that started to
Who are
play.
good,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about the marketing and the popularity of the game. It's Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese too, but not for the same reasons as Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has game. Angel Reese has sass. And
Yeah.
attitude.
So we kind of I don't want to start talking about that because it's a big topic to talk about. So what else do you want to add about the European Championship?
Well, I just think, like I said, the game has become so global, and the rest of the world has caught up to the United States. Even last World Championship, which aren't taken as serious as the Olympics, the U.S. came in sixth.
Oh, so okay. So what's your prognosis? Who's gonna win?
Nikola Jokic in Serbia,
You think they will be champions?
#1 over Germany.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm looking.
Germany won the last one.
I'm looking forward to that. Okay.
It should be fun.
Thank you guys. Please give us advice, and if you like it, mark it.
Yeah, and don't forget to comment and like below.
Bye.
Ciao.